Why God, why do mortars roar within the chambers of my head? Why God, why do fallen screams awaken me each time I've bled? Why God, why do phantom voices drag me back into the fight? Why God, why am I left alone to wrestle through the night? Why God, why did mortar fire tear through Kandahar that day? Why God, why did two dear brothers never make it home to stay? Why God, why do I still see their faces in the dawn? Why God, why does every sunrise feel a little more withdrawn? Why God, why did defense break oaths sworn under flag and creed? Why God, why am I left abandoned when it's I who bleed? Why God, why does guilt still slice like shrapnel in my chest? Why God, why does fear become my never vanishing guest? Why God, why do memories crash over me like tidal waves? Why God, why do I feel I'm one long march beneath their graves? Why God, why does every breath recall the dust and flame? Why God, why do I remain the soldier with no name? Why God, why do voices hiss and leer from corners in my skull? Why God, why do nightmares bind me in a terror never dull? Why God, why does therapy pretend to mend a heart so bare? Why God, why does no one truly see the man who needs their care? Why God, why do prescription cases line the shelf in vain? Why God, why do all these pills dissolve but never still my pain? Why God, why did 5 long months feel like death behind those doors? Why God, why did locked wards echo with my silent roars? Why God, why did 3 lost months slip by in psychosis snare? Why God, why did I return so broken from that vacant glare? Why God, why do mornings quake with tremors in my soul? Why God, why do shattered fragments mark the man I stole? Why God, why are scattered memories all twisted by the blast? Why God, why do I feel too fractured even to face the past? Why God, why do silent corners howl with voices of the dead? Why God, why do I still wake each night to what they said? Why God, why do thoughts of ending creep like vultures in my mind? Why God, why do I still falter twice before I leave it all behind? Why God, why is joy a stranger when the world should fill my veins? Why God, why is peace a phantom never easing all these pains? Why God, why must love be forged in searing fires of despair? Why God, why must hope retreat when none appears to care? Why God, why do I kneel in prayer though faith feels far away? Why God, why must weary eyes greet every fading day? Why God, why do I march ahead with shrapnel in my mind? Why God, why does every step recall the lives I left behind? Why God, why must healing start within the ruins of my heart? Why God, why must courage rise from ashes torn apart? Why God, why does mercy hide beyond these walls I've built? Why God, why do I bleed so slow beneath this crushing guilt? Why God, why can't I find the strength to stand up from the ground? Why God, why is peace a ghost that never can be found? Why God, why must wounded men become the keepers of their shield? Why God, why must shattered hearts refuse again to yield? Why God, why do echoes of compassion fade away? Why God, why must I withstand this ever-pressing fray? Why God, why do I pray for angels to deliver me? Why God, why do my hands remain so empty, longing to be free? Why God, why are prayers my only weapon in this war? Why God, why not send your grace to mend my spirit's core?